Hello everyone, it's Jules here with Beanie.
Hello!
And welcome back to another episode of the Monday Night War, set on the one and only BRROOBNAAAAR. It's time, yes, it's time for a super special battle because today we're bringing Orks and Tau together for one more clash. But this time, there's a bit of a twist.
There's a bit of a twist today. I'm Jules. I'm playing the Orks. He's Tau. Hey!
So here we are in another ruins set on BRROOBNAAAAR. It is Tau versus Orks, and the reason that we are fighting today on this absolutely decrepit map is because of the fact we are playing Dominion. We chose this off camera, and on the description of that objective it says basically one army is trying to fight for all of the objectives and the other is just trying to kill the other outright. And what two armies represent those best? Tau and Orks, because clearly Tau want to kill everything. I joke. They just want their great expansion, so they want to take as many things as possible, and the Orks, they just want a good scrap. So that's why we're fighting. Now let's take a look at who we're bringing to the table. Oh, here we are. Oh god, it's Tau. I actually do remember a lot of these units from having to go up against them, but unfortunately I don't know much of their rules. But now that Beanie is next to me, I'm going to try and go through my army to try and tell you what I'm bringing to the table, right? So I've got some regular fire warriors in front of me, correct?
Yes.
I've got another unit of fire warriors.
Yes.
I've got some shield drones. Those two.
Shielded missile drone.
Oh, shielded missile. It's the best of both worlds.
It is.
And Cynthia, who is the Riptide.
That's right.
And they have, she has a lot of weapons on them because it's like a big pulse accelerator cannon, lots of missiles that don't require line of sight. Is that correct? And I am playing a custom sept, which means that all of my missiles get an additional -1.
And so do your burst cannons.
And so do my burst cannons, except for one of these, right?
Except for the high outburst one. The good one on Robin.
Oh, classic. So he doesn't get it. Yeah, so Robin is my warlord, and they are rocking a stabilization generator, I want to
Close.
Okay, what is it?
Cross-link stabilization jets.
Means I can re-roll hits and wounds of 1.
Yes,
and then Gunny and Barrett are over here. They have lots and lots of missiles. They'll be hitting at an AP of -2.
So it's -3 on the fists because of your custom set and the fact they've got advanced targeting systems, and the back ones are -2 for the same reason.
That's...
So you're going to be crapping through my flimsy armor.
That is brutal, and I've got 2 shield drones with them.
You have 1 shield drone and 1 marker.
Oh, that's the marker light one there, and then that's the shield drone over there. And then I've got some stealth suits over here, which are -1 to hit on everything. And then some pathfinders at the back, which are my marker light shooters. Is that correct?
Yes.
Yes, okay, so I'm learning a little bit about Tau to play them today. Beanie said that I don't need to worry about stratagems because we only use about 3 of them anyway, so that's fine. I can deal with that. 999 points, that's the Tau. Let's go and see what I've brought for Beanie's side right now. And here we are with my/Beanie's force tonight. I'm not going to expect you to remember all of these, mate. There's so many things here.
Let's see how I do.
Right, start with this guy here. What's this guy?
He's the war boss on the Death Killer War Tribe.
That is correct.
He's got the junk
boss, yes! So that means he has a 4-up invulnerable save, which is very useful for him there. Now, what about this guy? You know him and love him.
Orkfur.
You are
Smasher Squig.
Yes.
And he is the warlord. No. He's got the
relic for this army, and it is the Beast Hide Mantle, which gives you 1 extra attack, and then on a 5-up, you have a Feel No Pain, which is very nice indeed.
That's very nice. Behind him, he's got some more Squig boys.
Yes, sir.
Spears.
And the little fella at the side there, we've got the little bomb grot who's ready to shoot and destroy. What about these guys over here?
So we got 6 war bikers who have an obscene amount of dagger.
Yeah, dagger
like 18
guns.
shots when they get up close and personal.
It's ridiculous, and the fact that if you call the speed war, then you will be getting an AP -1 on those shots as well.
Ooh,
and
damn.
as an added bonus, they because of their billowing clouds that they've got from their exhaust, you get a -1 to hit against them at range, which is really, really good.
That is really
yeah,
good,
just baked in.
Tau.
Yep. What about these guys here?
So they are Death Copters,
Yeah.
and the middle one's the Red Baron.
Yeah.
I assume he's got the weird gun.
The custom Mega Blaster,
That's
which
it.
is like strength 8 -3 or 4 d6 damage. It's very good. He's also got a thing called the Big Bomb, which means he can fly over a unit and drop the bomb, and it does like mortal wound on 6s. I think you get to roll up to 5 dice.
Ooh.
Very useful indeed when you're going against sort of like weaker units like that. What about the guys here? You know him and love him. just regular boys.
Orks.
Yeah, just orcs in general.
innit?
Pick and mix orcs there.
And some Gretchen.
And some Gretchen. What about these guys here?
My most hated guns, the Smasher guns, but I can't wait to smash you with them.
I know, 3 Smasher guns, hitting on 4s, strength 8, -4, D6 damage, a pop. It is brutalissimo. And then you've got the shock jump dragster at the back
And
there.
a truck.
And a regular truck. So that is 1,000 points on the nose. You're running them as Goths today, which means that if you get them into combat and roll 6s, you will be doing an extra hit generating on that. So exploding 6s in combat, and also on the charge, everything gets a +1 to their strength. It's ridiculous. So yeah, that is what you are bringing to the table today in this weird flip-flop match. And so we know what we're playing, know where we're playing, and who we're bringing to the table. Let's get it on with deployment and draw some cards. So after we drew the domination objective, we drew the unstable reality twist. So subtract 1 from all leadership characteristics and subtract 1 from combat attritions. Could be quite useful if I do enough damage in the shooting phase to make some of the orcs run, but I think that it might come and bite me in the ass once the orcs get into close combat. And this is the deployment for today. So we are going to split the battlefield as such. Beanie or I will deploy here, and the other person will deploy over there. Very nice indeed. Right, let's get on with that deployment. And for those of you wondering what domination is, you roll off, and starting with the winner, you put down 6 objective markers, and at the end of each battle round, if more enemy units were destroyed from one player's army during that battle round, their opponent scores 1 victory point. In addition, the player who controls the most objective markers at the end of the battle scores 1 victory point as well, and the most victory points at the end of the entire battle is the winner. So you got to kill and hold. Ooh, it could be quite difficult for me, but let's find out after we deploy. Okay, so we have finished deploying. I have taken up this side of the battlefield. I have placed Cynthia and Sir Robin and a glorious fire team right next to objective 4 to try and capture me some points. There's also a secretive secondary fire team over here that are hopefully going to fire out at the, oh my lord, the giant green horde that is coming my way. I've got the Pathfinders up front. They know what they need to do, and that is mark as many things as possible and then die for the greater good. I've got the stealth suits over here. They moved forward because they can deploy outside of my deployment zone. They're taking objective number 2 because I need to hold on to as many points as possible. Gunny and Barrett might look a bit exposed at the moment, but only because of the fact that they need to be able to see stuff, and they are big boys. They cannot move very fast at all.
And they can kill stuff.
And they might be able... might is definitely for me. So, on the other side, as you might expect from an orc deployment, it is a cavalcade of muscle and brute strength. We have got Sir Orkther and his Squighog boys at the front leading the charge. We've got the truck filled with boys. We've got the Deathkiller Wartrike over here, the Shock Jump Dragster, all of the Warbikers over here, the Grots, the cannons, and in the sky are the ominous sounds of the Death Copters, because they will swoop down at some point and annihilate what forces are left. I am not feeling very hopeful, but we're going to go into turn 1. Please, I hope that with your army, I get your luck of rolling for initiative. If I get that, then things will be great. Things will be great. Let's do it.
You cannot stand against the Tauvar!
So, you will not believe this, but I won the bloody roll-off!
He stole my luck!
Yes, he got a 1 and I got a 6. He's literally, the tables have been inverted. And look who's this, creeping into the to the garage, out of the shadows. Rapid's here as well. There he is. Hey buddy. So, my movement phase is now over. I've shuffled Cynthia across here. So Robin's gone up the top there so that he can look very cool, because I've heard that is very important when playing Tau, and also it means that he can shoot down at whatever targets he can see down there. The stealth suits are staying put because I need those points. So are the Pathfinders. Gunny and Barrett shifted along a little bit just so they can get a better line of sight for some targets later on. And everything else, the shield drone moved up as well to provide a bit of support. And this one here has attached itself to this Fire Warrior team to give them a little bit extra defense. That's my movement phase. I go up to 6 command points, spent 1 to give her...
No, you don't have to spend any CP for that. You spend a wound. She takes a mortal wound and you get 3 up.
Yeah, so I'm doing the Nova Reactor. So I take a wound, but now Cynthia has a 3-up invulnerable save until the end or beginning of my next turn, which is insane when you think about it. So happy to pay that price.
In fairness though, look at the size of her shield.
I mean, it is rather rachonculous, isn't it?
It is, like... It should block this.
It should block.
And it swirls around.
Yeah, just woo, 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 woo. The Catherine Wheel of Doom. So now we're going to go into the psychic phase. Sick!
That was good, wasn't it?
That was over. That's fantastic. Going into the shooting phase, and now I actually have options. I've never got options in shooting phase, so I'll be right back when I've decided what's going on. Oh, baby, I'm learning the power of marker lights right now. So I've got 5 here and 1 from the marker light drone. So I'm going to start with that one first. It hits on a 5s, and it's going into the Squig Hog boys there because I want to blunt that spear that is coming towards me. So, does it hit on a 5? It does not. But now I've got 5 more from the boys in front that hit on 4s, and as we remembered, we're going to roll these one at a time because if I get one off, someone in the comments helped us. If I get one off, I can re-roll hits of 1 with it. So, will this one hit? No, it missed. So next one. No, it's missed. That's 2. That's 3 2s in a row. I should probably get rid of that dice. That's a 3. We're starting to get there. So we're on 3. Okay, 1, and now I get to re-roll this last one if it is a 1 but hitting on 4s. Cool, right, so 2 marker lights go off onto the Squig Hog boys over there, which allows me to re-roll hits of 1 against them, and...
I think it's something to do with cover, or they can they can shoot seeker missiles on a normal base.
Yeah, but we don't have any of that.
You don't have any of them in the army.
But I am going to spend, is it 1 or 2 CP to...
1 for uplink marker light to roll D3 to add to that.
So adding D3 extra marker lights to this one, so let's hope for a high roll here. It is, it's the extra 3, so that is the full 5, which means...
these guys are shining with lights at the moment.
That means that everyone adds 1 to their ballistic skill when shooting at them, which is mad. Now, I'm going to fire these guys here that are in the ruins. They can just see the Squig Hog boys, so that is 5 shots with their pulse rifles, or rail rifles, is that what they're called? Pulse or rail? They're just pulse rifles. They're all going to shoot into them, and then we'll start going through one by one. 36, yeah, I did measure it. They are just in range. Yeah, they are just in range from that. So it's 5 shots coming in, hitting on 3s now. Whoa, okay.
And re-rolling 1s.
And re-roll that 1. Okay.
Come on now, you're being given... You were given my dice, you stole my luck, and this is how you repay the trade.
Now, strength 5, I believe that they are toughness 6, these guys here. So wounding on 5s. Let's go. Oh, it's 1 wound at no AP. You get a 4-up save on this, my friend.
Okay, let's see it.
Oh, that's a 2. He takes his first wound, and they only have 3 wounds apiece, these Squig Hog boys. So that's the first shooting done from these units. I'm then going to start moving into Sir Robin, who's going to fire down his super sex gun, which is going to... What is it called again? It's got a better name than that.
No, I like super sex gun. So it's 18-inch range for the...
Yep, so that won't hit that one.
2 missile pods, which is 36.
Cool.
Got 4 shots. They're strength 7. With him, it will be -2 and D3 damage a pop.
Okay, so it will be 4 shots, hitting on 2s.
Reroll those ones.
Reroll the ones. Okay, right, so hitting on 2s. Ooh, we got all hits there. Strength 7 versus toughness 6, so 3s.
Rerolling 1s for that relic.
Okay, so we re-roll, don't roll that one, so that's 3 coming in at -2. So this will be on their 6-up invulnerable saves that they've got there. Ooh, that is 3 big boys coming in. So first one, D3 damage. It's only the 1. Next one is 2, so it kills him. And the third one is... Ooh, only a 1 as well. It's low damage dealing on that one then.
I was not expecting that. I thought they were gone.
Oh, okay, so 1 is down and 1 is wounded, but they still remain. So I think that it's going to have to be up to Gunny and Barrett to fire their missiles that don't need line of sight.
They're 24-inch range.
Oh, in that case, they can't hit anything. So their regular missile fists have 36-inch range.
Yes.
Okay, so we're going to fire all of those missiles into... No, we're not. Ah, damn, this is a tough one. This is actually really, really tough to figure out this.
When you've only got 1 phase to do anything in.
Yeah, you've got to, it means a lot.
Let
me think about this. I think that...
You can always stop the camera and have a think.
No.
No, I refuse.
I refuse.
I only do 1 cut.
Yeah. Hey. Okay, I'm going to fire Cynthia's stuff. I think that she can see the truck at the back.
Okay.
So I think I'm going to fire the big gun at that, and then I'm going to fire everything else, missile pods and whatever, at the Squig Hog boys, and then I'm going to hope that Gunny and Barrett can finish off Sir Orkther. That's the plan.
Okay, these are only 24-inch range.
That is not a plan that will work then. Okay.
So, if you want to shoot the truck...
Yeah, let's shoot the truck. Let's shoot the truck. How many shots does it have?
It'll be a flat 6.
Flat 6 shots at the truck, hitting on... 4s, okay.
I never thought about a better targeting system in a robot the size of a building.
Okay, so hitting on 4s. Okay, that's not terrible. That's half hits. That's okay. And then it's strength 9.
Well, did you want to overcharge it or not?
No overcharging
Okay,
for
so
this one.
strength 8.
Strength 8, so that'll still be 3s to wound then. Oh, only 1 wound minus...
3.
Ooh, okay. So it's no
no
save
save.
on this one. So how much damage is it? D6?
It's D3. No, it's flat 3.
Flat 3. Okay, there we go. So it's done 3 wounds to the
Does
truck
this have
then.
ramshackle?
It does have ramshackle, but only on weapons that are up to strength 8. So you do not reduce the damage by 1 on that one.
Okay, so down to 7, I believe.
Yep, so that's all of her shooting that can be done. And then it's going to be all of Gunny and Barrett. I think that they're just going to pie everything into the Squighog boys. That's
get rid of them, man.
So what's the how many shots do they get per boy?
Okay, so they each have 8 in their fists.
Okay.
So 16 shots between them in their knuckles.
In that case, then I'm going to split fire. 8 is going to go into the Squighog boys. 8 is going to go into the truck. I'm going to try and just do that way. Right, I'm going to get some dice and I'll be back. So 8 shots hitting on 3s against the Squighog riders. Reroll those 1s, which I'm glad I can. Oh, baby. Okay, so we are only dropping 1. These are strength 7, so 3s to wounds. Reroll, no rerolls of 1s on this one, is there? Okay, so we get 1, 2, 3, 4 through at -3, so being a 6-up saves.
So how many went through? 4.
4, yes, it's enough.
Let's see some 6-ups.
Bionics. Oh, nice.
I got 1.
So that's 3 that go through. Is it D3 a pop?
Yeah, so the one guy's on 2 wounds.
Okay, let's see what we do with this one. So the first wound.
He is dead.
Cool, right.
And the last one has 3.
Yeah, so we'll just roll these together. There we
And
go,
he is
right.
double dead.
Phew, that was a bit worrying there because I was like, oh no, what
I'm
if
very glad that you actually managed to kill something. You're making my boys look like chumps.
Chumps, I say, chumps. Okay, so next up, the other Gunny or Barrett is going to fire down into the truck with his cleared line of sight now to hopefully finish this off, hitting on 4s this time because the marker lights are not on the truck. And no rerolls of 1 either, so we only get 3 hits out of that. Mate, oh, it's tragic. Strength 7, 6, so 3s. 2 wounds coming in. These are strength 7, so you'll get D3 minus a 1 because it's ramshackled, but it's 2D3 damage.
Okay, so we just take 1 off each of them.
Yeah, sure. Okay, so it is 1, 1. So there's 2 damage. That's
5.
That's all he's done there. So, the missile from the drone here can't see anything because King Arthur's there, and this guy here can't see down the line to the truck properly because it's blocked by this bit here. So that, I believe...
Does this guy run away?
He does, yeah, he's not passive. Yeah, he's gone now. So that is all of the Tau shooting. All of the Tau shooting has been done. There is nothing else to do. Oh, actually, no, there's 1 missile from this missile shield drone.
We figured
Yeah,
hit the squirrely wig.
Yeah, he's going to the shock jump dragster, but he hits on 5s, doesn't he? It's a big miss. It is whiffaroo.
Yeah,
it is a whiff. Done. So that is the end of my turn, because I ain't moving, I ain't charging. I've done a teeny bit. I've killed a squad. A teeny bit of damage. So that is the end of my turn, and we get 2 victory points for holding those 2 points, or is it the end of the battle round?
And you only score a single point if you hold more.
More than. Okay, I'm with you now. Cool. Right. So
if we sit in a stalemate, it's not going to work.
Yeah.
So we
have to start moving forward. Right. Okay. Cool. So that's the end of Tau turn 1. Hopefully things are just warming up. They're just getting used to the new hands. It's fine. As we move into Orc turn 1.
That's gonna leave a nice scar!
Orc turn 1 movement is over, and King Orc has surged forward. He advanced for 1, the classic, yeah. But Beanie's moved all of his other forces there. Tell us what you've done, Bean.
Right, okay, so these guys have split out because I want to get a bit of the old smasher gun down at Cynthia. I don't want to shoot her, though. I love her. I feel bad. But yeah, I'm going to deck her.
Yeah, they will do a lot of damage, hopefully.
Also coming back, and hopefully be able to do something I may need to check if I can hit anything.
Yep.
Going forward, because be able to hit down at those fire warriors, try
Yep.
and do some damage there. Dumped off the boys to hold this objective. The truck has limped its way back. God, I feel like a weather presenter. Right, and these have just moved up the board fast as they can because they want to get right into the line.
Yeah.
And this can see
Sir Robin, yeah.
I'll see if Robin gets shot in the face.
So yeah, we're going to see if the shock jump dragster can take out Sir Robin. It would be a first, but
it's never done anything.
To be fair, anything's possible in the crazy world of Brobnar battle reports. These guys here, they advanced up 20 because they get an additional. They get a flat 6 instead of having to roll for it.
Button,
so yeah,
and he's just kind of moved up with them, so he's just to be supporting.
Well, he can get ready to call the war in the next round. The speed war for round 2 will probably be where you'll be able to do so much damage. So that's all the movement phase done. Psychic phase, as good as mine, if not better.
Yeah, I loved it. It was brilliant.
So let's go into some shooting. Where would you like to kick things off? Unfortunately, he's out of range with this slugger. I don't think it would do anything. They are out of range as well. These guys are definitely in range. These guys here might be in range of 18, because that's how big their thing is. They might be able to hit Sir Robin, so let's just quickly measure that. Or is he just outside? Oh, that is close. Yeah. That is so close. That is squeaky bum time right there.
By a net's chuff.
But the shock jump dragster can definitely shoot his crazy custom shock rifle up there. Now, he just moved regularly, didn't he?
Yes, I didn't advance him. I didn't need to.
Now, do you want to hear something amazing? Because of his squig targeting system and his grot gunner who is helping him fire it, that means he gets to add 2 to his ballistic skill, so he's hitting on 3s.
But you can't add 2.
It does in this one. It just counts as a ballistic skill of 3. Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. And it's D3 shots,
it's assault D3 shots or 2 shots. I'll just double check, but it's like strength 8 minus 4 D6 damage. It is nasty. Okay, so here we go then. The shock rifle is going in 2 shots, strength 8 minus 3 D6 damage against Sir Robin. Let's see it. Let's make it happen.
In on 3s.
Well, there's a mortal wound to yourself, as we said before, unless you're going to CP that.
I'm going to CP it.
Yep, CP in it. Okay, so 2 big hits. Strength 8 versus toughness.
6
so
or
3 3 still wounds then. Oh, I take a mortal wound immediately because of that one, because of that 6. So that puts him down to 5 wounds, does it?
No. Yeah, that puts him down to his 5
wounds. At the end of all of that, so I'm just putting that there to remember. So it's D6 damage, but I've got to see if I can make the save.
Yes, he's got a 4 up invul.
Come on, dude! Yeah! Okay, so Robin. Yes, okay. So now you've got the rocket launcher on it, which is D3 shots. Oh, I saw the big 6 then.
Too.
Okay, it's hitting on 5s. It's a big hit. If only you had Daka, mate.
Yeah, so it's strength 8, didn't it?
Yes,
so
it is.
3s.
Oh, it's a big wound. Okay, so it is 4 up save again. Oh, he made it again! Oh! I love the fact that we're both excited because it's like, you're hitting and doing damage to my army. Wait, no, you're... No. Okay, so that's all the shooting that it can do there. The Warbikers are just out of range. I think, apart from the Met guns, that's it. Met guns, who are they shooting at? Is it Cynthia by any chance?
Yeah, so I don't think one of them can actually see Cynthia.
That one cannot see. This one definitely can
so
see.
That's going for Cynthia.
So, D3 shots against it for 2. Hitting on 4s. Oh, it's 1. Strength 8 versus toughness.
7.
Okay, so
3.
Okay, so it's a big thing, and I've got a 3 up invulnerable because of that. I need to put a wound counter on her because.
Or you could do a 2 up for a saviour protocol.
Oh no, I want to see if I can just make the 3 up there. Okay. I mean, I hope I can. He said, I'm spending a CP. I'm spending a CP. It didn't happen. Okay, come on, please. Yes, okay, managed to shrug it off. Just about. Please, Cynthia, don't mess with me, man. Okay, so that's the Met gun shooting done. I believe that's all of the shooting done.
No, that Met gun can shoot the...
Oh, yes, sorry. This Met gun over here is going to fire all the way down at those fire warriors over there in the ruins. For one shot, hitting on 4s. It's a miss.
There we are.
So, welcome to Orc shooting, mate. It's not as satisfying as town shooting, is it? So, but you do own a lot more objectives than I do at the end of this battle round because I don't think you can make any charges in at all. No. So, it's 1, 2, 3, 4 objectives you hold.
So I'll get 1 point. And
I'll get 1 point because I killed more units than you did at the end of this one. So, it's 1 apiece as we go into round DOS.
The true test of a leader is in battle.
Okay, movement is over for the Tau, and it's not that much movement apart from a bit of shuffling over here. But it's just a little bit of shuffling over here. Cynthia's moved from where she was back over there so that she can get some line of sight down on this drove of boys that are coming up towards her. And over here, Sir Robin has leapt bravely over to hopefully shoot his opponent in the back. That's his big
signature move.
Ciao. That's his big plan. So Gunny and Barrett stomped forward a little bit because now they are in range of their missile pods, so they can fire their smart missiles over the top of the ruins and down into the shock jump dragster over there.
They will have that -2.
which will
the way
hopefully...
they're set up, so it really...
Yeah, fingers crossed. Should just destroy him outright. That's the thinking, at least.
If you don't, you dare.
Yeah, I'm gonna try my best. So that's all my movement done. Psychic phase also done. Moving Robin's wound counter over here as well. I am paying one wound in order to do the shield Nova overcharge. The Nova charge.
Nova charge.
So
yeah,
she's down
1 health.
Down to 12 wounds now, and 3 up invulnerable save. Psychic phase is done. Was brilliant. Loved it.
Well, nobody's brain exploded. That's pretty good.
I guess that is all right. We're going to fire some marker lights, and unfortunately, the only person that they can fire marker lights is at Sir Ork there.
Oh, no.
There.
He's rethinking his choices.
So we're going to fire this one shield drone, the marker drone, and it hits on 5s on Sir Ork there. It misses, but now I get 5 individual shots from the Pathfinders, one at a time, hitting on 4s. Okay, the first one goes off, so now I can re-roll 1s on all of these.
At the same time.
And I get to re-roll that one, that was good. Okay, so that's only 2 on him. I'm not... do I want to pay...
Well, right now you'll be hitting on 4s and re-rolling.
I'm fine with that one. I want to keep that CP for maybe some saves and some other stuff.
Because the other 2, 3 and 4, mean very little.
Very little, yeah. And I might spend a CP and not get the full thing on there.
Yeah, exactly. And you're not likely to.
No, that's very true. So we're going into the shooting phase now, and I'm going to start things off as I mean to carry on by Sir Robin turning around, cackling in glee, and firing all of his shots from his, what's it called again? The stabilised burst cannon.
So it's the high outburst burst cannon, which we were calling the star cannon.
Oh, the starburst.
Starburst.
The opal starfruit cannon is going into the
Yes.
back of Sir Ork there for how many shots?
8.
Ooh, baby, that's not bad. 3,
Yeah, I know.
4, 6, 7. Okay, hitting on 2s, re-rolling 1s. Here we go. And I'll re-roll that one because it's cocked. Ooh, 3 1s to re-roll there. Classic. Good old Jules. Again, another cocked dice. Fantastic again. Okay, so that's another 2.
Don't insult my pebbles.
I am not insulting your pebbles,
That was also one of them, wasn't it?
Oh, was it? I keep thinking I'm hitting on 3s, so there we go.
No, he, for some reason,
Is really good.
Double as good as everyone else.
So this is strength.
5.
So wounding on...
5s, because he's 6.
He's toughening, yeah, so here we go.
Rolling those 1s, if there are any.
There are 1. It's a 6.
Yeah, that's fine.
So that is 3 at minus.
None.
Okay, so it's a 4-up save
Because
then.
we played this wrong before, thinking that the upgunning rule to
Managed
get the
to apply
burst
that.
would go on to him, but
Okay.
it doesn't actually.
Okay, so that means now that we are hit it. So this is
It was 3, right?
3, and they are on 4-up saves with him. Ooh,
Yay,
nicely
I
done.
made 2.
Now, because you've got the Beast Hide Mantle, roll that d6 because it is. No, on a 5-up you would have shrugged it. So it's just 1 wound.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Yeah.
And he's got 6.
He's got a fair old chunk. I will just double check. So he's got 5 wounds normally, so he's down to 4. Now, what else weapons do I have on this again? It's missile pods, is it not? Let's fire these smart missile pods on him, yes?
No, so he's got 2 regular missile
Oh,
pods,
okay,
which are the strength 7 ones.
Cool, right, they're going to go backwards into the Met gun that I can
leave
see
the
over there.
Met
I just
gun
want
alone.
to try to do that. So how many shots do they get for that?
So that'll be 4, because he's got 2 of them.
Cool, so 4's hitting on 2s again?
Yes, they are.
4's hitting on 2s, no re-rolls of the 1. Oh yeah, there is re-rolls because of the relics. So that is all hits, strength 7 versus toughness 6, so there'll be 3s.
Reroll the 1s for the relic, 'cause it's a really good relic.
So that's 3 hits coming in at minus.
2 because of the sept and the weapon.
Believe that they don't get a save now because I think they start on a 5, but I will double check them. So 3d3 damage against the 1 Met gun. Oh my goodness, that's not enough.
Alive!
Wait, so that's 2, 3, 4, and I need to do 6.
Yeah.
I'm going to CP one of them and just see if I can do an extra bit of damage.
You're gonna do it now and all.
There it is. Oh, good.
So
Phew.
this one or that one?
That one there, the closest one, has been obliterated. Okay, so that's fine. He's taken out 35 points on that. He's just driving them away. They're the most fun.
Sorry,
Most fun.
they're great, and I got to be a child again.
So now we move over here. We're going to fire Gunny and Barrett's regular missiles at Sir Orkther and the smart missiles over the ruins into the shock jump dragster. So this is hitting on 4s, re-rolling the 1s. Good.
That's 2 1s. It's better than kicking the edges.
I don't know if that was a hit, but I'm not going to count it as one because I've just knocked it over. So that is only 2 hits on them for the first one. Strength 7?
Is that the one going up this way?
Yeah.
7.
So 7 on, so 3s. It's only...
One
Oh, actually, no, because of their trans-orky humanology thing, they, because they're beast snaggers, only be wounding on 4s, no matter what.
Anyway, yeah, okay.
So 1 goes through at minus...
3, so my 6-up save.
6-up bionic save. Oh, I saw it. How much damage is this?
This will be D3 damage, and then we'll have a feel no
So
pain.
3, so 5
3
ups.
dice
Oh, there
ready.
you go,
I already
perfect.
knew it was going to happen.
Okay, so he shrugs 1, but he takes another 2, so he's down to 2. And then we'll do the smart.
Well, why don't you do the next 8
that's
of that
smart.
one into him, and then do the other profiles that way.
You're the real smart missile, mate. Okay, right, so that other shots, 8 shots coming in against the Orc deck, hitting on 4s, re-rolling 1s. I'm going to re-roll that one. What to you?
Yeah, re-roll it. Why not? It looks stupid.
Ooh, generate
God,
another.
that's nearly a full.
Gonna regret that, aren't you, mate? So that is. But these are wounding on 5s, though. Sorry, 4s.
4s, yeah, because remember we just talked about it.
Yep. Wounding on 4s. Ooh, there's only 3 more wounds that come through there, my friends. So on your 6 up, big boy save. None.
Damn!
So it's 3d3 damage.
Let me show you.
Oh my god.
Right, I'm just gonna have to show you.
So 9. The power.
Excuse me, I need to get to the dice.
Get to my dice pile, mate. It's the heart of the cards. Yu-Gi-Oh! Come on, my boy.
Yeah, no, I'm
Come on, mate. Come on.
that this is gonna go well.
Go on. You know what?
It didn't actually.
I saw the 6th person. I was like, it's gone really well. I was like, no.
Yeah, me too.
No.
Because I always think the
Yeah,
4s are
it's
5.
fine.
Then you look in the middle.
Okay, so King Orkther is down. Good. Right. So
In fairness,
I had to take him out.
About my stupidity then.
I had to take him down though, because if he gets into combat, he's just so nasty.
I know, he killed my venom crawler like
3 times in that one game that we played. So now I'm going to fire all of the smart missiles over into the shock jump dragster over there. There is a CP you can spend to give me a -1 to hit if you want to. It's called the billowing exhaust flank. It's only for Speed Freaks model, which that counts as. It costs 1 CP.
Have you got much more shooting going that way?
All of the pulse rifle guys here, and then all of Cynthia.
What's she doing?
Cynthia,
Actually,
because
you don't need to tell me. Actually,
no, I can tell. I know, I can tell you. So the Cynthia, because she's got the big gun, is going to fire down into maybe the truck at the back, and then all of the missile pods, because they're just within 24 inches, are going to go into the war bikers to try and eliminate them.
They've already got the natural minus.
They've already, yeah. So I'm going to try my best.
I'm going to pay for billowing exhaust.
Yeah,
on
cool.
That.
So it's a -1 to hit, so that means I'll be hitting on 5s with these ones here. Right, so back to Orc shooting then. Feels just like home. Brilliant. So this is the first 8 smart missiles coming in. Okay, so we only get 1 out of that one there.
Sorry, I've got to stop laughing at your misfortune.
And then strength of these missiles is 5, so this will be 5s to wound. It's no wounds there. Right, so then the other
ones, well, Barrett says that was terrible.
Let me show you how it's done, he says, as he gets 2 hits, so that's double the amount of hits as this, mate.
Did show her then.
And then this will be wounding on 5s again. Nothing. Oh, okay. I was hoping to get a little bit more than that, if I'm honest. Okay, right. So I guess now we're going to have to look at what we can do over here with Cynthia. All of her smart missiles are going into the Orc boys at the back. I have to do that. These will be hitting on 5s again because of their natural one there.
Smelliness.
How many shots does she get with her smart missiles?
So, if we go back to the thing I said earlier, if you look, that is only the same as half of one of theirs. So
okay.
She will have 8 shots in total.
8 shots in total are coming in against the war bikers over there, hitting on 5s because she's hitting on
She's walking it up. But she don't give a
fair play, mate. Fair play, because that's 4 big hits. Strength 5 on these ones again.
Yeah. Same.
So I believe that this will be wounding on 4 as we found out. So let's see it. I just threw one on the floor like an absolute chumpo. Let's try it again. Dear me. Okay, so that is only 1 wound. AP minus 1?
And it'll be the -1 because of the custom set.
Cool, so this will put them up to a 5 up. Ooh, how much damage? Just 1?
Just the 1.
Okay, so that's down to, I believe, 3 wounds apiece they've got. So I think it'll be down to 2.
Down to 2.
And then it's the Mega Ion Super Gatling Obliterator.
Yes.
Which has a range of what?
72.
I'm going to target that other mech gun at the back. I just want to, because he's going to shoot me, so I want to shoot him first.
That's right.
How many shots does this get?
6.
6 big bing bang bazinga beans going into it, hitting on 4s. She hits half of the times.
Yeah,
that's
exactly
fine.
What you expect.
Strength not overcharged, so
8.
So this will be 3s to wound. Ooh, that's stinky. I'm going to CP one of those ones. It's another 2, so that did absolutely nada.
So this is -3, so it's going to go straight through, flat 3 damage.
Okay, yeah, so it's down to 3 wounds then.
I would very much recommend overcharging it every time because it becomes...
It's a D3 plus 3. Yeah, I probably should do that in the future, but...
Yes, stinking brutal.
But we know now. So I thought I would hopefully get rid of a few warbikers. That has not been the case. So I think it's down to the missile drone over here. And, well, actually, there's a shield drone. Does it have a missile attack?
It's a shielded
missile drone. Right, got you. And then all of these guys here are going to fire their pulse rifles. I think they're just going to fire them at the warbikers because I'm more scared of them. They're not within half range, so I don't get, what's it called, rapid fire rules. So...
What, with them?
Yeah.
It was 15 inch.
I don't think so because it was 18 inches was too far away from that. Yeah, it's not going to work.
Get in there, though. They're
going to go into the warbikers, so they're hitting on 5s anyway. So let's go for it. Ooh, that's one hit.
So you don't believe in the greater good, see?
Ooh, it's not a wound either. Okay. Oh, this is not good. And then the shielded missile drone is going to fire its one missile into the...
2 missiles.
2 missiles, apologies?
Oh, yes, a missile pod is 2 missiles.
So that's going to fire those... And what's the range of them?
36.
Okay, that's... I mean, it doesn't help me. I'm going to fire those 2 missiles into the shock jump dragster. Hitting on 6s, though, because it would hit on 5s normally. And it's -1 because of your thing. Ooh, it's a big miss. It wouldn't have helped even if I'd shot at the warbikers. So, that is the end of my shooting, I believe.
So would you like to make any charges?
Surprisingly, I want to back away if possible, because I know that there is a world of pain coming my way right about now. But that is the end of my turn. Cynthia, come on, man. You got to pull some weight for daddy. 1 Met Gun and 1 King Orc Thurster, that is...
Oh, yeah, they count separate.
Yeah, they count as separate units once they're deployed on that front.
Okay,
so
you've got 2
so 2. But now I think you're going to kill a few more. Come your turn 2. Let's do it.
Sooner or later, someone will come to us, you'll see.
Orc turn 2 has erupted across the battlefield, and it is pretty deadly because look over here, all the warbikers have surged forward. They are within charge range of the Tau backline, and I am not happy about it.
I love me some goat.
Look at this, the shock jump dragster has managed to go all the way over here, and the Death Killer Wartrike and the Death Copters have joined the party. So everyone is pushing pressure onto my backline here, and at the back, Beanie is etching forward to try and get as many... Like this, just wheeling his little wheelie boy over here because he could make it. He could make it if he gets there. You could advance him after the next one.
Put it this way: once he gets past this point,
he's advancing. He's going for it.
He's running to freedom.
And then we've got over here. This Met Gun has moved back slightly just so it can see more stuff to target. But I think we all know where it's going to be firing its big shots.
Well, the other guns go.
So that is all of the movement done. It's time for some psychic. Excellent, as per usual. So let's go into the shooting phase. Now, at the beginning, I would be remiss if I didn't tell you that there is a strat you can pay to give these guys DACA range, even if they're not within half range.
I'd like to do that.
He's paying that strat, so I think that's 1 or 2 CP. I can't remember.
I think I need to give myself one to start.
Cool, yeah. So, and then what that means is that all of these DACA bikes here will be firing 18-inch range, so still might be out on maybe 2 of them there, but each boy will be shooting with 10 shots. And because Beanie is a sensible Orc warlord, he has declared a speed war. So that means that all of these guys here will get an extra attack on top of it, so you get 2 per DACA gun, so it's 12 shots per boy, and they'll be hitting with an extra -1, meaning that they are -1, because usually they're 0. So, there we go, my friends. It is going to be redonkulous right now, so where do you want to start shooting?
Well, I want to start with them, so you're going to have to turn off the camera for me to do the counting.
No worries, so it'll be 12 shots per boy, but we need to measure to see if they're within 18-inch range, and we'll be back with some dice. To be honest, we might do the rolls off camera, because there's a lot of dice to roll. We'll be back and tell you what's going on. Who are you shooting at, by the way? You're doing it all at Cynthia? Yeah. All at Cynthia, 3-up save, be right back. A barrage of tin, scrap, and other lead-based materials like paint cans just hit Cynthia, and 5 shoes, and 5 found their mark. 5 3-up saves. Let's see them. She takes 2 wounds from that barrage. It is not a lot, but it is a lot in terms of how much she's got left. She's only got 10 wounds left.
And the other Orc is going to shoot into
Yes,
them.
one of the Orcs guys at the back was out of range of Cynthia, but he's going to shoot all of his shots into there. So it's 12 shots. Do you want to do this on camera, my friend?
Yeah, why not?
So 12 shots hitting on 5s. Whoa, that's pretty spicy.
I kind of didn't want it to be that spicy.
Oh no, because it's going to remove them as an actual thing, isn't it?
Yeah, it could do.
Ooh,
so this
baby.
will be a on 3s.
Yep. Okay, so that's
I'll
3.
take that. So that's 3, and this -1, but you've got +1 for being part of barricades.
How much?
So 4.
So 4-up saves regular for them. So only 2 die there. Not bad at all, boys. Just hold the line. Hold the bloody line, you freaks. Okay, right, so that's the end of the bikers shooting. Do you want to do some shock jump dragster action at these boys, maybe?
Yes, give me a moment, because of the old thing that we just discussed.
Gunny and Barrett are getting shot by the custom shock rifle, hitting on 3s because it did not advance.
It did not.
Ooh, 6 is a not good. It's only for the wounds. So
Yeah.
it's 2 big hits.
So it's strength 8, wasn't it? So
Yeah.
it'll be 3 to wound.
Ooh, lucky. Okay, so that is minus
One knows your army. Minus
3. Do they have any invulnerables or anything?
They just have a 2-up save.
Okay,
But
so
you could
pass it off onto the
Yeah, so
boy.
it'll be a 2-up.
Okay.
So roll a 2-up.
So here we go. Yes, so it goes.
passes on, and now on a 5-up, you'll ignore it.
Okay. So I
Well,
did not.
That is a dead drone.
Okay, and then it's the other one that I've got to worry about saving now onto either that one.
Yep, but you can do it again.
I will try. Can a marker light take the? Yep.
Yeah,
Okay. Cool.
save your protocols is a different thing.
Oh, it doesn't.
Nope,
so it goes through.
goes to him.
So how many?
it's
Minus
-3,
3.
so
So
it'll be on a 5-up.
5-up save. Okay, mate. Come on. Oh, okay. So how much does it take? D6 damage. So please roll your damage. So 4. How many do they have?
6.
Down to 2 wounds remaining. Ouch! Ow! Ow!
And the other gun?
It's the heavy rocket launcher that it's going
so
into.
3 shots.
3 shots, hitting on 5s.
Hitting on the big old 5s.
Ooh, 1 hit.
Oh, yeah. 4.
Strength.
8, so 3s again.
Okay, so
Got
I'm
it.
going to try and pass it off onto the shield drone
Yeah.
again. Oh, yeah. Okay, does it... Should I get on a 5-up?
5.
It does.
Yes.
Oh, okay. So the
It
rocket is
plates off.
it's absorbed into it like. Okay, cool. Right. So that luckily
Daddy, I love you.
has saved me a little bit there. But I do think there's a lot of pain coming Sir Robin's way over
Oh,
here.
yeah.
Or are you going with the copter rockets down to these boys?
No.
No, all into Sir Robin.
needs to
Okay, right.
die.
So copter rockets are 2d3 per helicopter, and the custom mega blaster is assault d3.
Okay, everything from them. No, let's start with him then.
Sure.
Just to see how this all goes. So
Yeah,
what,
he's
what's
got-
this guy got?
He's got a lot of shotguns, and he's got a sort of flamethrower that is his exhaust. So we're just going to check the range on that one. Right, so the Deathkiller Wartrike is going to fire his twin boomsticks. He's got 6 shots coming in, hitting on 5s. Not bad. So that's 2 hits.
Yeah.
Strength 5 against Sir Robin's
5.
stuffers. So 4s. Okay, so nothing on that one. But now we're finding the twin cutter jet. So it's 2 shots, strength 8, -4 d6 damage if you go through. There's 1 big hit, strength 8, so there'll be 3s to wound. Also big wound, so -4, so it'll be on his 4-up invulnerable. Come on. Oh no, I'm gonna have to CP this.
CP that, yeah.
I need Sir Robin to stay alive. Oh no, it's another one. It's a
no.
1 into a 1. It's a d6.
Yes!
Robin!
Robin!
So Robin has been killed in the orc shooting phase. He has gone down. He is dead. Oh no!
Oh, mate.
He was my one chance of getting across the board to try and do some like capturing objectives. He is gone. He is out of there.
That was delicious.
Oh damn it!
I like this
Good
orc
shooting.
shooting.
Yeah, good
Thanks,
shooting.
man.
And now all of those guys there, they can just turn around and fire everything at them.
I don't know if he would.
He
be
probably
able
won't be too, but you've got
Yeah, yeah.
6. You got 6.
to.
Sorry,
So
4
it's
shots.
4d3 in there.
No, yeah, it's 4d3 shots. It's coming in against these poor guys there.
So we got 6, 7, 8.
Nice. So 8 shots coming in. They'll be hitting on 6s because they got -1 to hit
Yes.
natively, don't they?
Not a 1.
Okay.
So a lot of rockets just went.
And they've just gone, oh my lord, that is terrifying.
Oh no, they're gonna charge us, boys.
Oh, bloody hell. Okay. So that's all the shooting apart from the Met gun at the back.
Yeah, and the other mech gun. And what about the truck? What's
That
the-
Met gun there, can it see anything? Oh, it can see it can see.
Yeah. I stuck it out so it could shoot gunny.
The
And
truck
barrel.
the truck has got a range of 36 with its heavy shooter. I think it's 3 shots for a big shooter.
Oh, then you'll be able to hit the
Guys
no,
in front?
No, the stealth. The missile bum.
Cool. Right,
So
so
hitting on 5s.
Yeah.
No.
not a 1.
Well, that was with truck.
Yeah, and then the Met gun. So
Yes.
do the Met gun at the back there.
So D3 shots.
The big 3
3.
hitting against these guys, by the
On
way.
4s.
Ooh, 1 big
Ooh,
hit.
I'll take it.
Strength 8.
8, so 3s. No.
CP it or
No.
okay. And then the other Met gun can see Cynthia down here.
Okay, so for
2 shots. Hitting on 4s.
Hit on 4s.
1 hit.
1. Wounded on 3s.
Ooh, okay, so 3 up invulnerable.
3 up
Come on,
invul.
mate, come on.
No,
That's
and
the
you-
3rd time I've rolled a 1 in a go, and I can't do
And
anything
you
about
can't
that.
CP that,
So it's
so
D6.
D6.
Oh
The
no!
big 6.
Oh no! So Cynthia's down to 2 wounds. This is bad
What? How's
news.
she down to 2? Oh, because I dackered her.
Yeah,
With the
because
dagger
she was like 13 to start with, lost 2 because of the shield chargey
14
thing.
to start with.
So that went down to 12, and then I lost. Oh, it was on to 10 then. So I'm up to 4 then. Sorry,
Yeah,
I took an
was gonna say,
additional one
I felt
on.
that was too low.
Okay, so she's on to 4 wounds. Ouch! That's not good at
That
all.
was absolutely insane. It's almost like those guns are too good.
No, they're fine, they're fine. Okay, so some charges, I believe, are on the table, my friend.
Yes. So, going to charge into...
Gunny and Barrett?
Yes. No.
Yeah, I was about to say.
No, into the Pathfinders.
Okay, they're going into the Pathfinders. Now, explain to me the rules for this greater good bollocks then.
So everyone with... you can declare the greater good, and everyone within 6 inches can shoot Overwatch if they can see.
Now, in your opinion, is it better for me to use it here or wait for this charge here to use her? Because she doesn't have that many shots, but they are very powerful if they hit.
Well, who's more important here?
Well,
right now, Gunny and Barrett?
Gunny and Barrett probably are because they don't get degraded, whereas she's on her lower bracket, aren't she? So
that answers your question.
Yeah, okay, cool. I'll do for the greater good then with these guys here.
So them, and those guys in the window are just going to be like, yeah!
Not bad. I'm going to roll them off camera, and we'll be back if there's anything there. So out of all of those shots that went in, only a little bit of damage done. 4 wounds left. He's made the charge in. Oh dear, this is the beginning of the end times, I can already tell. Do you want to do your charge over here and we'll sort out that as well? Because they're going in against these guys, I imagine. Right, okay, so... Ooh, re-roll it because you need a 5 because we measured it.
Here we go.
Oh, it's a 12. I think they're fine. Right, so I am going to do the Overwatch here, but I can't do for the greater good again. So it's literally just those guys there.
6 shots from them.
6 shots from these guys here. These brave goat men. Let's see if they do well. They get 2 hits. Strength 5 versus toughness 5. So 5. So no wounds there whatsoever. So they are in there, and I'm pretty sure this is going to be the end of this army.
I'm going to see if there's a charge.
Yeah, there might be. Measure it out. What are we looking at? What's an 11-inch charge? You just rolled a 12, mate. Just do it. I mean, it doesn't hurt, does it?
Well, you can Overwatch.
I mean, but they've got not as good weapons, have they?
No, not really, so...
Do it then. Re-roll it. Here we go. Ooh. Okay, so what weapons do they have?
So it's going to be 8 shots from the burst cannons and 1 shot from the fusion.
Okay, cool. We'll do 1 shot from...
Man, don't sniff at how Overwatch, it can be spicy.
Nope, so the fusion cannon missed, and then it's 8 shots per...
You don't believe in the heart of the cards, do you?
I don't, unfortunately. I
believe in the war.
I'm too
and it's
scared.
Rewarding me.
Okay, so defensive positions. Okay, so 2 hits with the first burst cannon. What's the strength of it?
No, that's both burst cannons.
Oh, is it? Oh, I see. It's gone into the spider's den, mate. It's gone into the spider's den. I'm sorry, mate. What's the strength of it again?
5.
5s on 5s, I think, for the death copters. It's 2 wounds, my friend. AP minus
1 because of the upgunned.
So you have 5 up saves on this. Whoa. Okay, so how much damage? It's just 1 apiece, is it?
Yeah.
Okay, so they take 2 wounds, which brings it down to, I believe, 3. I think they have 4 wounds each. I'll just double check. Terrible maths aside. Yes, it is. Down to 2 wounds there. Lost 2 wounds. Right, okay, so that is all of the charging done. So now it is time.
I'll do the thing.
Yeah, and then it's just time for some horrible damage. Ooh.
Just to make sure.
Okay, he's doing the pile in now. They've gone a huge distance. A foot of orc is about to be shoved right up my backside. Right, so do you want to kick the fight off with these guys over there? Because he's got 4 attacks with his saw blades. Remember, 6s explode.
Okay.
So who do you want to dedicate these?
So they can only go to there because I didn't actually put them as the target of the charge.
Sure, so
I just wanted to pile into them to make sure that they don't get to shoot.
Yeah, okay.
Next turn.
Cool.
Okay, so hitting on 3s.
4s with this, and 6s explode. Whoa, I'd count that one definitely as fine.
You sure?
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay, so they go back in.
Yep.
Strength.
8 with the +2, I think, to the saw blades.
Okay, so this would be 2s.
Whoa, okay.
3, they have a 5 up save normally, so what is it?
-2, is it?
So they just go straight through, so 3 are dead.
So that is 3 Pathfinders obliterated against the saw blades of the shock jump dragster. Right, so that's all of their combat. Now it's over there. Do you want to do the war bikers? They have got choppers each, so they have 2 attacks base, 3 because of the choppers.
Oh, this is into those 3 fire warriors.
Yep.
And then I'll do the other guy.
A lot of chop going in here.
3 6s are wonderful. And they are wonderful.
Oh, that's a lot of 6s in there. That is good times.
Okay, cool.
And then it's just literally just those 2 or 3 out.
Yay, I made more attacks.
Yeah, nice. And then this is strength 5 against toughness 3. So
3's to wound.
3's to wound. Oh, that's a lot. That is a lot.
That is a spicy.
Okay,
roll.
how many do I have to make there?
So it's at -1.
-1 with choppers, yeah.
So that would put them onto a 5-up save.
Okay, so 5
3,
ups.
6, 9, 10.
So 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 saves at 5 up for 3 guys. Let's see it. Oh, they're so dead. They are so dead. Okay, so that's the end of their attacks. That was pretty horrific. But combat Tau engaged. Engage fighting protocols. What do Gunny and Barrett have in the way of fight back?
So they will be hitting on a mighty 5.
Mighty 5, but don't they actually have like big meaty fists that are actually not that bad?
Well, they're strength 5 fists.
That's
yeah.
okay.
So, so they have... one has 3 attacks.
Yep.
And the other has 2. So
Oh
it's
my
5,
god.
5 whole attacks, hitting on 5.
5 whole attacks, hitting on 5s. Okay, that is 3 hits.
Strength 5, it's toughness 6.
It's toughness 6. Okay, so no wounds there whatsoever. And then those guys have 1 attack apiece, I assume.
And the one with the sword, if you want to pile him in, then you'll have 3 attacks.
Well, I might as well, obviously. Let's get him going. So that is 3 attacks total. Combat
No
Tau
hits.
suck. Okay, right, and then...
I have proven many a time that combat Tau are the best way.
Now, Cynthia. What's Cynthia's damage output for combat?
And obviously they've tagged
Oh,
us
it's-
one side, because I'm going to consolidate
yeah,
into
them
a
against.
second. But let's have a look at Cynthia. I hadn't ever considered her being in combat.
No, ooh.
So she is on her middle bracket. So
Yeah.
she has 3 attacks,
Ooh.
hitting on 5s.
Okay.
Strength 6.
Okay, so 3 attacks. Hitting once. Strength
Nice.
strength 5, so it's 5s on them.
Strength 6.
Oh, strength 6, so it's 3s to wound. And she obviously misses that one, so that's
Thank you,
great.
baby.
Ah, man. And then what's the missile drone? Does that have any outward combat?
Oh, are you ready? You ready for power?
1 attack
So,
on 6, is it?
1 attack on 5s.
Oh.
You did them dirty.
It's a miss. What a surprise. Okay, so combat Tau don't really work in my favour, but I do need to roll a leadership test for these guys here. And remember, the twist was that it's -1 to their leadership to begin with. So what would that put them on? It's like
7.
okay, 7, and I've lost 3. So I'm basically 3 and under because you add 1 to it.
Yeah, and 1 and 6 are auto passes.
Let's give it a go. So 5 is the worst number I could have rolled. So they
absolutely the worst number you could roll.
So they failed that one, so 1 goes immediately. And does the other one go? No, he does not go. He stays put, finally. Great. Oh. It actually does matter because it means that you don't kill a unit. You've only killed 1, and I killed 2 in that battle round. So I still get a point, but you unfortunately get a point for holding more objectives than I do at the end of that battle round. It is looking... what's the word for that I can say? Bleak. Yeah, it looks real bleak. There may be a turn 3 concede coming on real soon because
I am the Orc.
because I can't move anything or do anything, so it's going to be pretty limited in my...
Welcome to Tau.
Welcome to Tau. It's been a real, crash course in just pain and suffering. Okay, right, Tau turn 3. Let's do it.
The enemy is here.
I don't like it when I'm playing battle reports and I don't need to move the camera at all to show every model I have left. It is literally all here. I've condensed everything down because if he charges me, I want to at least get 1 more greater good out of it. So everything is consolidating. I've forgone both of the objectives. I cannot hold them, but I might be able to kill more units than him. That is my one plan left. So, turn 3. These fell out of combat. Cynthia fell out of combat. This shield drone fell out of combat, but I do have 1 missile drone, 5 guys over here, and the stealth suits. They are all going to aim at this guy here because I want to take out at least some units. So we're going to start with the missile drone firing through the window, hitting on 5s. Am I right? I've got no marker lights whatsoever, so I cannot do any of that. Oh, actually, I do have 1 marker light. This guy here. So I am going to. Yeah, I'm going to fire that 1 marker light over there. It did miss.
I wanted to see it.
So, it's 1 missile, isn't it? Or 2 missiles for the shield.
2.
2 missiles coming in, hitting on 5s. It's fine. He's accepting it. Strength of the missile, 7 against 6. So 3s. It's a wound, but... -2, so you'll be on a 6-up save. Oh, I saw it then. Okay, how much damage are these?
D3.
So it'll be D3 -1 because of Ramshackle.
Yeah, but it's... if you can get...
Doesn't matter anyway. Fine.
Moving on, swiftly.
Okay, so 10 shots coming in from the boys. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 pulse rifles into Bloody ding! Okay, these are hitting on 4s, aren't they?
Yeah.
I love Tau, man. They're actually really fun to play, though, to be fair. Even though I've taken an absolute kicking, it has been fun to have just a real shooty army. Strength 5 versus 6, so 5s. There is 1 wound in there. No AP, my friend, so 4 up save. It made it. And then it's all of these guns here going in. So 1 from the...
So it'll be 8 shots for the burst cannons and 1 shot for the fusion.
So 1 shot from the fusion. Misses. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Oh no, you pulled out the combat.
Hitting on 4. So there is 4 hits there. Strength of these carbines?
Oh, 8. 5.
5. Oh, I was about to say, bloody hell. So 5 wounds. Okay, so we get 2 wounds in there. -1. So
5s.
Oh, they were one. So he's taken another wound.
Down to 2.
It has not been enough. It will never be enough. And unfortunately, that's going to be the end of my turn because I ain't bloody charging anything. I feel like I'm just going to get absolutely rinsed if I do. So, ending it there. Put me out of my misery, Bean.
Time to get stuck in, boys!
So, Beanie has joined me pretty heavily in this side of the board right now because the Deathkiller Wartrike and the Deathcopters and all of the Warbiker boys have all moved up around the corner. Everything else, apart from the Met Gun that squeaked its way with an advance at 1 over in the back corner over there, that's all the movement it's done, and that one over there moved up to just look cool by the barricades. That's it, because Beanie's got this in the bag. He just needs to wipe me off on this round now. It's like, you've had a full course meal, there's a bit of tomato sauce on your chin, just got to dab it off. That's all you got to do now. You've had a good feast. Right, so where would you like to start with your shooting?
I would like to start with this guy.
Okay, so...
Mr. Done all the work.
Yep, so hitting on 3s with his custom shock rifle. Who is he shooting at?
So he is going to put everything into Gunny and Barrett.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so the first 2 will be hitting on 3s because he has an advance. I didn't even think to move it.
Yeah, you didn't need to, man.
Okay, so 3s.
Oh, you take a mortal wound.
I do take a mortal wound up down to 1.
Oh, that could be it, man.
Okay, so now the other gun, the rocket.
Heavy rockets for
2
2 shots. Hitting on 5s.
5s.
What's
No.
that? Okay,
Here
gone a
we go.
bit wide, gone a bit
Okay.
wide. Okay, so 2d3 for the copter rockets going into them or into
Nope,
them?
into Gunny and Barrett.
Into Gunny and Barrett. Okay.
So 4d3. So another 2 there. So now I'm hitting on 5s.
Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Ooh, 3 big hits.
3 big hits, strength 8.
Yes, sir.
So
So,
3's the wound.
3's the wound.
Ooh, woohoo!
Okay.
Him into them.
Okay, so his shotguns will be out of range to do the... Oh, no, sorry. The cutter jet won't get, like, the D6 plus 2 that you use to destroy
Yeah.
Sir Robin with, but you'll be able to do that, or you'll be able to do the auto-hitting one for Assault D6.
Auto hitting.
Cool,
on
so
them.
Assault D6 on them.
For
4 also hits.
Wounding on 3s.
Nice.
So
Okay.
-1.
What saves
So
it?
they would be on a 4 now.
Okay, so 4 ups. Ooh, that's painful.
So
How
that's
much?
3 wounds.
How much damage do they have
So
each?
2.
Okay, so that is 1 gone, and 1 down to 1 wound. That
But
was
obviously put it on the burst cannon guy because
Oh, yeah?
want to keep a fusion.
Sure,
It's
okay.
sexy.
okay. So
And now his
custom mega blaster into them. So D3 shots for 2, hitting on 5s.
Oh, nada.
Welcome to the whiff that always happens.
Yes. Right, all of their guns into Cynthia.
Awesome
So
stuff.
we'll do this off camera. 'cause
Okay,
it's
we're gonna
60 shots.
be back. So it's 60 shots.
Oh no, so I'm gonna pay for that strat so it can be 12 shots.
Oh no! You're already at the maximum DACA range. That that strat
Oh.
basically just says you don't need to be within half range to do it. So no worries. So 10 shots per boy because you're in the second phase of the war, so you don't get an extra shot. Another maelstrom of malice from the Orc Warbikers smashing into the side of Cynthia. Will her Nova Overcharge Super Duper Mega Buster Shield be able to survive this? 5 wounds on 3s. She is alive on 1 wound. That's all that matters, baby. She's alive. Oh me, oh my, this is going to sting. I might actually CP one of those and get it so I can get a 3-up save next round as well. I'm just going to CP one of them. Okay, so I'm on to 2 wounds.
Okay.
Because I think that if I can survive, I'll need another 3-up save. And I'm down to 2. Right, okay. Is the Met Gun going to try and put her out of her misery? Oh. It's not over the base.
No.
But you will be able to go... Yeah, Gunny and Barrett are going in against that. So the Met Gun firing in for D3 shots. For 1, hitting on 4s. It's a miss.
There we are.
So is that all the shooting? Yeah, because I can't see anything down there. So that is all the shooting, but it is now time for the charge phase. Here we go. Bibs at the ready. It's dinner time.
It is.
Oh, you going in hard with that Death Copter over there?
Thinking it. Yeah, so the Death Copters are going to charge Gunny and Barrett.
Brutalissimo. Okay,
Ooh,
well...
actually, no. They're going to just charge there.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. I will fire Overwatch with them, but I'm not going to do for the greater good on that one, I don't think.
Okay, so would you like to do your Overwatch?
So it's 1 for the pulse thing.
Fusion.
Fusion, and then it's...
4 shots for the other.
4 shots with the other. Oh, it didn't hit with any of them anyway, but that was a very aggressive roll. So no hits on that front there. And they're in there with an 8.
Oh, I'd have made it.
Shum, 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 shum. Right, okay, so my boys are tied up there.
Yeah, Fat Man Scoop Brooklyn Clan can at least go for a charge. So it's an 8-inch charge.
Go for it. Oh, re-roll it. Oh, he's staying put.
You didn't like it.
Does not want to be a part of that noise. Okay, so over here, or the shock jump dragster. He's going to have to go into Gunny and Barrett, or that one solitary guy there.
Yeah, he's going to go to the one solitary guy there.
You penis. Right, okay, so he's going into there.
So
I can't do the for the greater good.
Well, you can, but you would get there.
Nah, saving it for there. Yeah, I've got to.
There. Okay, so going into him.
He's definitely in there. So he just basically like scoots around the corner and says, "You thought you were done, mate? No. No, you silly sausage." Right, okay.
And war bikes.
You know what? I'm going to do the 2 shots from his pulse carbine. If he hits and kills him, mate.
See those 6s?
Nah.
Not rolling 6s.
No. Okay, right. So then it's these guys here into which option? Because they can't see. Well, they can't get to Cynthia.
Well, they're going to charge both these units.
Okay, so they're going into there, and then I'll do for the greater good. Okay, so we're going to roll the 2 missiles for the missile guys first.
4 shots.
Ooh, oh yeah, I might as well just do it all at the same time. 6s. Ooh, 3 6s, man. Okay, strength. So 3's the win. Oh, well, there we go. There's the thing. Oh, man, I swear to God, whenever I roll, like, good 6s, the roll afterwards is always poor. I think I need to bake my dice some more.
No, you just need to shake your dice more because
I just
you're picking them up and then they're rolling and then they're just doing that, aren't they?
Ah, ridiculous, man. Ridiculous.
Yeah,
I mean,
it can be random.
Okay, so then it's the 10 shots from the regular pulse rifles. 6s. Okay, 1 hits, strength 5, so 4s. Damn it. Okay, so no conversions there. Cynthia, come on, man. This is it. Put the work in. Absolutely missed all of them. Great.
And now 6.
6 with the big gun.
This is the one that matters.
And 1 hit.
Okay. 3 on 3s.
Okay. Oh my god. Oh my god. Why? Oh, I can't even be annoyed. Like, it's just statistically, I've just rolled way below there. You're in. Can't do anything about it. I might just concede here because I was hoping that I might at least do some damage, but there's no way I'm going to survive this round of combat. Everything's been locked up. I can't do anything. It's going to be an absolute massacre there. So I'm going to bow out gracefully, and by that I mean they're going to run away off that side of the board edge.
Smoke bomb.
Yeah.
Jetpack.
Okay, right, so it's a win for the Orks, so technically I lose, but I also win. It's a weird feeling, to say the least. That was our Flipsies match, where I was playing as Beanie's Tau, and he was playing as my Orks. Let us know what you thought about it down in the comments section below. Did you like that? Would you like to see us play more of each other's armies? I totally would like to give your Imperial Fist guys a try with all of the bolters that they've got there. So yeah, that has been it. Let us know what you thought about it. Thank you very much to GameMat.eu for the mat and the resin terrain that is on there. If you want to follow Beanie on Instagram, you can do so at
Beanie40k.
At Beanie40k, and you can follow myself at RetroJ_Insta over on Instagram. And you can follow Rapid, who's over there.
And Rapid40k on Instagram.
He's been so silent. He didn't want to bother us when we're filming, but he's just like, yeah. So yeah, thank you very much, guys. Hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you soon. Bye.